Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the WWE Backlash Wrap-Up. This is Dameon Nelson of the Pro Wrestling Report coming to you here from the 540 ESPN and Time Warner Cable studios. Let's talk about the pay-per-view where 3 world titles changed hand. That is the ECW Championship, the WWE Championship, and the World Heavyweight Championship. New champions crowned tonight at Backlash. But let's talk about the card in its entirety. The dark match, Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. Kofi Kingston goes over in that matchup from Providence, Rhode Island at the Dunkin' Donuts Center. But the actual pay-per-view opened with Jack Swagger versus Christian. A good match that saw Christian become the new ECW champion. So I guess, remember everybody out there, Vince McMahon hates Christian even though none of you know what the hell you're talking about. Apparently that's not the case. Christian, the new ECW champion. From there we go to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. One-on-one with Chris Jericho. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat dusting off the dragon, if you will, and coming into this matchup, which would see him not be able to win over Chris Jericho as he tapped out to the walls of Jericho. Another good match and a good effort by both men. In a forgettable match, Kane took on CM Punk. Kane wins. Tomorrow, who's going to remember this match unless we get it for free on Raw, which WWE tends to do after you drop $40 for a pay-per-view the night before. Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy in an I Quit match. This should be the end of their little feud, I guess, but not quite. Jeff Hardy winning in that matchup as Matt Hardy went strapped to a table in the middle of the ring by a rope and duct tape by Jeff Hardy, who's poised on top of a ladder ready to do the swanton. Matt Hardy says, "I love you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Dad's sick, and I quit." Well, Jeff Hardy wins the matchup, but still takes the swanton opportunity off the top rope and nails his brother Matt Hardy with it after the fact. A good match, a good effort by both men. And what was good about this show so far is each of these matches has been given time to deliver the story that they needed to deliver. The kiss cam of the Great Khali. Santina Marella has to kiss the Great Khali. Santina Marella comes out and announces that she is in love with another man. When challenged by Khali, she admits that man is good old JR and that Santina is his little slobber knocker. This goes on about 8 minutes too long. Beth Phoenix comes out, challenges Santina, gets shoved around by the Great Khali, loses the match. Great Khali seemingly now interested in Santina. Santina has a wardrobe malfunction and they're out. The puppies were out. And Michael Cole seemingly getting under JR's skin a little, calling JR Mr. Barbecue Man during that whole segment, which was pretty funny actually. But that, you know, again, what is this, Raw or SmackDown? I mean, just please, I don't pay $40 to see this kind of crap. One half of the 2 main events on this card, where the WWE Championship is at stake. It is Legacy versus Shane McMahon, Batista, and Triple H. Lots of rumors out there that either Batista or Shane McMahon may be turning. Well, we saw a little hint of a Batista turn when he went to grab a chair that had previously been used in the match against Shane McMahon. And Triple H, distracted, takes the chair away, not wanting to be disqualified as his title would have been at risk. Takes the chair away, distracted. Randy Orton goes for the RKO, nails it. Only a 2 count, though. Followed up by the kick to the head by Orton on Triple H. Randy Orton, your new WWE Champion. Randy Orton did it tonight at Backlash. Good match, solid match. I still understand why Shane McMahon is in there because whatever. Sure, there's so many other people who could have been in that match, and Shane McMahon the one selected, but I guess the whole family thing, I guess it sort of makes sense to somebody. The main event this night would be Edge versus John Cena in a last man standing match. I give both men credit for their innovation. Lots of things we had never seen before in this matchup, including the spot to end the match after outside interference by the Big Show. But before we got to that point, it was a FU, I'm still calling it that, off the top rope from Cena to Edge, followed by another FU off the top of the broadcast table, down into the first 3 rows of fans, which were obviously plants, but be that as it may, it still looked good on television, which I guess is all that matters. And then up to the stage where a chair gets involved, a concerto is done. Cena picks up Edge for the FU again. Big Show runs out, choke slam to Cena, off the stage into a searchlight, not a spotlight, not a special effects light, a searchlight which was clearly rigged to blow up and such as Cena got thrown into it. A spectacular ending to this matchup, which saw Edge walk out the new World Heavyweight Champion. So again, 3 titles. The World, the ECW, and the WWE title changing hands. The brand title situation seemingly resolved tonight at Backlash. Now the question to ask is, was it worth $40, and was it better than Lockdown from TNA last month? I don't think so. I thought Lockdown was better. I thought it gave us more overall as a show, but WWE did manage to send the fans home happy on TV and in Rhode Island at this show. So let us know what you think at pwrshow.com, and while you're there, don't forget to check out PWR on ESPN, 540 ESPN. We had Hernandez on the show this week, and Hernandez will also be joining us on PWR TV, one half of LAX of TNA Wrestling. He will be on PWR TV this week as well. And check out our big announcement of several major stars coming to the show over the course of the next few weeks. This has been the WWE Backlash Wrap-Up. I am Dameon Nelson of the Pro Wrestling Report. We will see you soon again at www.pwrshow.com.